So many foolish fools. A fool is a fool is a fool. Fool is a fool is a who foolishly accepts the foolishness of a fool is a fool. Yeah, isn't that true? Oh, so many fools. I can't. What? It's like so many foolish fools. Would you believe it's foolish fools everywhere? I'm the murderer. So many foolish fools on the internet, and they make terrible, terrible, terrible arguments in debate. Okay, let's get serious here. I kind of feel like the keyboard is misplaced. Eloyd. Oh my god, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. Someone who watched my video noticed that I was gagging and asked me if I'm okay. I'm not okay. The past 2 days or so, I only brushed my teeth once in a day. Cause like I figured I was gonna brush my teeth after having my middle meal. This dude has a bow! Thank God he didn't see me before it was too late. Somehow I have snowballs and shovels. What can I do with a shovel? I'll get snowballs. Oh, now they're all gone. Oh, here's someone. Oh, he almost shot me. There's something I was gonna talk about, but I might have forgotten. Oh, actually, I think I do. I think I did remember what it was. Okay, I have to just make sure that this guy doesn't see me. No! Ha! Got you! Now I don't know where the last person is. Is the last person hiding somewhere? Just don't know where the last person is. I have like a garage and shit. Oh, there he is. Wait, now he's over there. He took a portal or something? There he is. Just get this nigga. Oh my god, I said the N-word. Ha! Okay. I don't remember. I don't remember in which context I thought just make me dictator. I don't remember in which context I thought that. But it might have been about whether pedophiles who intend to not make sexual advances towards children should be in the LGBT. You know, the arguments seem pretty fucking weak against it. It's like, oh well, people are gonna be uncomfortable with it. Well, I don't care. That's your imperfections. That's not my problem. You better fix yourself. Better fix yourself. You know what I'm saying? What was another one? Like, oh, it's gonna lead to pedophiles who intend to not make sexual advances towards children being in the LGBT will lead to an increased support for pedophilic copulation. I'm gonna say citation needed, though. Why would you think that would happen? It just feels like this is just way too pragmatic and wrong. It's like I really don't even care. But I guess that's my problem. You know, like they always talk about this community, like an LGBT community. What the fuck is a community? What is the purpose of a community? It seems that the only purpose of this community is because pragmatically they seem to be having trouble getting their message across. Not across, but in legislation and public opinion they seem to have a difficult time changing that. And that seems to be the only purpose of a community. Well, I tell you what, just make me dictator and then I can make everything right. And then we don't need no fucking community. We don't need no movement. Like, this is very much, what's it called? Arrogance. They call it hybris in Swedish. And I'm very stubborn too. Like how in math, like how when I'm doing math, when people do percentages, obviously they round it up. But I don't want to round it up. I want to have like the exact value. So what I'll do is I'll do like 5,049 divided by 26% or something like that. Because I'm so stubborn. Why am I so slow? Långsamme Lars, långsamme Lars. Han långsamme Lars. I'm slow Fendus. The slow Fendus. I'm so slow. Like, I keep thinking that, oh, you know, if I it's always like I always like underestimate the amount of time something will take to do. I don't know if that's because I'm slow or because I underestimate it, well, like just underestimate how much time it can take. A bit of both, I'd say. Like, for instance, in the mornings, this hasn't been relevant lately, but I've thought, oh, you know, if I wake up at, okay, so if I have to be somewhere at, if I have to be at the, if I have to be at the train at the public transport at like 8:39, then I'm thinking, okay, well I can wake up at 8 o'clock and then I'll freaking shower and that'll take 10 minutes, and then I can make and eat breakfast in like 10 minutes, and then I can or wait, is it 15 minutes perhaps? Hold on. Then it's 8:25. Yeah, and then you know, brush my teeth at use the restroom in like 5 minutes, and then okay, so then I'm at the train station. But it never works out like that, does it? Because it takes way more time than that. Something more relevant lately has been that, okay, well I'm thinking, okay, so if my day of school ends at 13:30, then I can just go outside for a while, and then by like 14 o'clock I'll be ready to make my middle meal. My little food I make, you know, the frickin' food in the afternoon that I have after school, you know, yeah, I eat ass after school snacks. But it never ends up like that. And I mean, the other day it was because I was watching ProZD videos for like an hour or something. It always takes way longer, and then it's like, oh, so then it's 15:30 or like 16 o'clock by the time my food is ready. But then but then it's because like I've skipped breakfast. Sometimes I've even skipped lunch as well. So then it's like, okay, well maybe I'll eat some more, which I did today, for instance. But then I don't have time for ice cream. So then I'm like, okay, well I'll just wait with the ice cream till after dinner then, I suppose. I wrote a long script for a video yesterday, but I don't think I can post it publicly, so, well, I can still make it and it'll still be fun for me. But it's very, quite assuring, relaxing. Holy. Oh yeah. Oh, now it's Easter break. which is good, I suppose. Yeah, it is, I'd say. I have more time now to do some other shit that I've always been talking about. You know, all these books. And maybe then I could start making my Ace Attorney case, like another one. Maybe that'd be fun. And I'm the murderer again on this same map. Wow. Why is everyone such foolish fools? Why is everyone such a foolish fool? I don't understand. I mean, I do. I think I understand. Ha. Got you. Is that pool? That's pool. I like pool, you know what I'm saying? I like pool. It's been such a long time since I played pool. I wonder why it's called pool in English and biljard in Swedish. Because, like, there's the word billiard in English, but it's something completely different. Well, not completely different, but it is different, but it's kind of similar, but it's a different thing, I believe. It really makes you think. There's a lot of fucking, like, you know, the German teacher used to call them false friends. A lot of those between languages, I tell you, like Swedish and English, Swedish and German, English and German. There's a lot of, like, you know, mismatches like that. I was trying to figure out today if the word avundsjuk in Swedish is etymologically related to the word envious in English, but I couldn't seem to find anything. It seemed from what I saw that they are not etymologically related, which surprises me. But I guess the only reason I thought they were, is because they have a V in both words have a V in them. What the frick is with these fishes? Fucking disturbing. Wow. It's a victory pose. Remember that time in that Pokemon Remember that time in that Pokemon Glazed video I complained about the same thing I saw on Instagram? Which was like Joji, like, slow dancing in the dark. You don't follow me, you'll end up in my arms, and like teenage white girls, and it's like a picture of some like Love Live or something. Well, I got the great idea today to make a version of that, but with my music. Though my music is instrumental, so I guess I'll just put some sheet music. So that'll be really funny, I think. I haven't made it yet. My previous piece of music I named Dead Man, or Deidman. There's this really funny video I saw. Someone linked this video on the Ace Attorney subreddit a long time ago, and there's this video of this dude talking about Ace Attorney, like recommending it to people, like, oh, why is this a great video game series? And he talked about how all the names are like puns, and he brought up that like some of them are like, I don't know, more obvious than others or something, and he brought up Dead Man. You know, Dead Man, Dead Man. The way he said it, found quite amusing. Oh god! But when I looked at Dead Man's name in Japanese, it's Didoman, which made me think, oh, So wait, his Japanese name is actually means deed man? Like a deed, you know? That's what I thought, but no, actually, I mean, even though deed sounds like deed, I mean, it turns out, or at least this is what the Ace Attorney Wiki says, that both his Japanese name and his English name are supposed to be corruptions of dead man. It's not deed man in Japanese. I mean, even though that's what it is, it's not supposed. It's still referencing dead man. Oh yeah, so wasn't I mentioning Bonnell's talk with Devin Nash in the other day? Wasn't I mentioning that? How I didn't mention originally how I like my original. Holy fuck! It's Black Steve. I didn't mention my original memory with that. Well, my original experience. There's this really lovely day in like April of 2018. Where I went outside and I was doing like gardening because school told us to do gardening, or anything really. It could be anything, but I did gardening, and during which I listened to Bonnell's live stream. He was live streaming at the time, and I was listening to it on my phone, and he was having a conversation with Devin Nash, and it was tremendous. I tremendously enjoyed listening to them on that day. Which is why... Well, okay, so that's just been a good memory of mine. That was actually the same day that I found my second shiny Pokemon ever, and I actually caught that shiny Pokemon. It was a shiny Rhyhorn. I was playing Pokemon Crystal. I believe I was playing a randomized Pokemon Crystal. I don't know. But yeah. Caught a shiny Rhyhorn. And then later I caught a shiny Hoppip. In the same game. So to this day I've found 3 shiny Pokemon. I thought I was never gonna find one. And then when I was playing Pokemon Ruby one day, it was around the same time in 2018. It was Easter break, I believe. I was gonna go somewhere with my grandparents, wasn't I? Around that time. But I was just playing Pokemon Ruby, and I was like super speeding in the Victory Road, gathering experience. And all of a sudden there was a shiny Hariyama on the screen. But it was already too late, because I was using... The Pokemon I was training was my Vileplume named Amos. After Amos Yi, you know? And the move I was using was Petal Dance. And Petal Dance you can't cancel out of. It's like Outrage. You can't cancel out of it. It hits like 3 times. So Hariyama died. I wasn't able to catch Hariyama. But that's okay. It's just a game. It's only a game. Why you have to be mad? Oh, oof. Oh, fuck. Oh, my. Oh, shh. Ah, God. I guess I don't need to. Lately I've been increasing the gain on my microphone audio by 6 in editing, but it was so loud I noticed on my previous video that I didn't need to. I guess it's the same for this one. Well, I did raise the microphone volume in settings, but I think it had like decreased a lot, so I don't think that's the entire explanation, but maybe it is. But whatever, point is I don't need to increase anymore. I'm just saying. Anyway, back to Bonnell and Devin. Well, yeah, so that was a really nice live stream. Bonnell, you know, the first part of the stream, he's they're talking about audio setup, and it's very interesting. And that's what I've been listening to today. Well, anyway, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. And then later, Bonnell tells stories from his life, I believe, mostly is what he did. That's what I remember most, his carpet cleaning days and stuff. And, I found it tremendously interesting. Well, so then I thought, one day I should rewatch this video. Because the thing is, on that day, I was like, oh my god, this is a great conversation. I hope this gets saved. Or no, I said I hope this gets uploaded to YouTube. Someone in the chat said to me that there's like a VOD. I think that's what someone said to me. And I mean, they were right, but actually I was right in some sense, because I believe all of Bonnell's VODs got deleted because he was banned from Twitch for a while. So all of them got deleted. So yeah, the VODs wouldn't have been a safe source, a safe storage of the video. That's why I've been downloading Twitch VODs lately with this software called Twitch Leecher. Anyway, then I noticed that. Then I saw that. Wow, Bonnell's editor had uploaded Bonnell's conversation with Devin to YouTube, and I was very happy about it. But of course I didn't watch it then, because I'd listened to it that day. Well, okay, so then like a year later, I was playing I told this story. I played Super Mario 3D World, and I listened to a bit of this conversation between Bonnell and Devin when they were talking about audio setup. And today I decided to, and now it's like a year later, and I decided to listen to this conversation again, though I skipped like 38 minutes into it because I didn't want to listen to the first part of it. Though I still got to listen to plenty of the stuff about the audio setup, which I found tremendously entertaining. Oh god, I can get hit even if I'm under. Whoa. Is that the murderer? That's the murderer, right? Oh god. I am the detective! God damn it. I was the detective, wasn't I? Yeah. Stupid. Okay. Yeah, so I'm tremendously enjoying this conversation between Bonnell and Devin, and I thought maybe this is like the best live stream in history. That's how much I like it. Moments like this remind me of why Bonnell is in like my top 9 favorite YouTubers. Despite the fact that I barely watch him anymore, like his uploads, his regular uploads on his YouTube channel, I don't watch them, or his live stream for that matter. Though I did watch it a few months ago when he was talking to that psychiatrist. That I found tremendously entertaining. Zero 02, I believe they call her. I believe. I know that, I know. Well, platypus. Oh shit, I forgot. I listened to Green Day's album Shenanigans. That's like a, well, it's like a little more low-key album. It's not usually counted. It's not like a studio album. It's more like a, what is it? What do they call it? like a compilate. It's not a compilation album. It's like a. I don't know what they call it. Let's see. They do call it a compilation album. Well, yeah, I guess it kind of is a compilation album, but it's not a compilation album of previously released tracks. I don't think. Maybe some of them, I guess. Anyway, so I was just gonna make a review of this. I listened to this a few days ago, and well, like a couple or so. I don't remember actually. Yeah, so I already said that Suffocate, the first song, sucked. The second one, Desensitized, I actually kinda liked a little bit, I think, but nah, not much. You Lied sucks. Outsider is terrible. Don't Want to Fall in Love. I was very surprised to hear this. I did not know that Don't Want to Fall in Love was gonna be on this compilation album. I'd listened to this one because it was on the Dookie demo. And they absolutely butchered it. The new tone sucks. And they ruined the guitar melody. They ruined everything about it. They ruined the tempo even. And like the general like rhythm. They ruined everything about the song. I believe it's a faster tempo. I think it's a faster tempo. It's like way faster. It sucks. And again, the tone. And like, I think they have like a. Didn't it go in the original like dun 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 dun, like dun dun. It was like a different note, but in this version it's the same note, or the same chord or whatever. So there's like less variety in the guitar playing, I think. So yeah, they just completely ruined the song. Espionage. I'd read about this on Wikipedia about how this one was featured in some like film. Well, I am surprised I never heard of this one before, or maybe I did and just forgot. But I was pretty sure Last Ride In was Green Day's only instrumental song, or instrumental piece of music or whatever. But no, Espionage is instrumental, and it was just bad. Not quite good. I mean, it was kind of good, but nah. I don't like it. I Want to Be on TV is terrible. Scumbag is terrible. Tired of Waiting for You is terrible. Sick of Me is terrible. Rotting is terrible. Do Da Da is terrible. On the Wagon is terrible. Haha, You're Dead. It's also terrible, though it, I know this one, Haha, You're Dead. That one is like the... It's talking about the one person Green Day sang, or Billy Joe sang about, or Mike too, I suppose. But fuck. It's the same person that the Platypus song is about, right? It was that dude at like the, was it Lookout Records or the 86 bar? I don't know. Let's look it up. 'Cause I hate you. 'Cause I hate you. Platypus, I hate you. 'Cause I hate you. 'Cause I hate you. Several pejoratives in a row. Oh yeah, 924 Gilman Street. He was the founder of 924 Gilman Street. He constantly criticized the band's poppy punk sound. It was one of the people who decided to ban Green Day from 924 Gilman Street due to their departure from Lookout Records. Right, with Dookie. Well, that is pretty harsh actually. Oh, this is the murderer, is it? Fuck. Through harsh insults, death wishes, and according to Billy Joe, lots of potty mouth, Green Day presents a straightforward punk hate anthem. It's widely believed that the songs Haha You're Dead and 86 talk about the same hate towards Tim Johansen. I just remember that there's like this funny picture of Tim Johansen with his tongue out, like fucking, you know, Richard Burgess. Yeah, there it is. Doesn't make him look all that pleasant. So yeah, in conclusion, Shenanigans is terrible. I did listen to a little bit of a few random songs from the Uno Dos Tre albums, and I quite liked them actually. So maybe Uno Dos Tre isn't as terrible as I said it was. Perhaps I might have said it at some point. It's like once I do end up listening to Dos and Tre, I should totally. But even then, it's like, oh no, I barely even remember the later songs. But I'm guessing they're all terrible. I should make a version of Uno Dos Tre with like the best songs, like, you know, all into one album, like one album with the best of the three. That's like that's a super popular thing on the Green Day subreddit that they used to do back in the day. You know, people made jokes about the Green Day subreddit, like something, you know, which was stuff that was common on the Green Day subreddit, like for instance, you know, showing off your like vinyl collection. Another common thing was to take the Uno Dos Tre albums, take the best songs from them, and make them into one album. A super common thing. I never did, though. Well, I never listened to Dos and Tre. I mean, I listened to X-Kid and Amanda and Nightlife. Nightlife made me laugh. Like, Nightlife makes me smile every time I listen to it, because like that vocal filter on Billy Joe is hilarious. Like the entire song is just hilarious, and the bass line, like I said, the bass line is good. She is my nightlife. Fucking hilarious. I remember that Stay the Night. Oh, now I remember it. I remember that Stay the Night has a memorable riff at the beginning. But I couldn't remember how it sounded. But just now that I thought about it, I remember what it sounds like. And I also listened to Fuck Time. So obnoxious. Yup. I look at these rap songs people cite, and I'm like, rap was a mistake. This is degeneracy. How did this happen? Fuck. Why did she hesitate? Guess the trick. I was about to say, guess to trick me into not running away, but she was totally in range to just slice me. Unnecessary. Well, in other news... Oh yeah, wasn't I reminded of some game I wanted to play? Oh yeah, someone tweeted today about Return of the Obra Dinn. And I remembered that, oh yeah, I want to play that. I want to play Return of the Obra Dinn. It's Lucas fucking Pope! That guy's a legend. He made Papers, Please, and now he's made Return of Obra Dinn. Well, it's been years, actually. I remember I was like 11 years old. And he was working on Return of the Obra Dinn. It looked cool. I played the demo, actually. Well, then, you know, a few years later, he actually released it. It's released now. I watched Joseph Anderson's review of it. And I was, of course, spoiled a little bit. But now I might have forgotten the spoilers. Mostly. It was something about, like, some kind of Persian sword. But I don't remember anything more than that. So yeah, I should totally play Return of the Obra Dinn. And I was watching my old, one of my old Papers, Please videos because someone commented on it. And coincidentally, it happened to be a video which someone else had commented on earlier. It was the video in which I was saying, like, I was like talking to the audience, but then I was like, oh, well, or rather, I was saying something like, oh, well, you probably already know this, and then I was like, oh, well, who's even watching this other than me? No one's gonna watch this. And then someone did watch it and told me in the comments. In that video, I also spoke Swedish for a while. So that'd be pretty awkward for someone watching who can't speak Swedish. Oh, fuck. Weirdly, I haven't been fearing death lately. I used to. But I'm not really anymore. But, you know, anytime I feel like I'm not fearing death, it's like, well, maybe I should be. You know, maybe I'm just like not thinking about it. Maybe I should be thinking about it. I should be thinking about it so I can come to terms with it or something like that. I should be thinking about it. So it's never like, oh, well, I'm not fearing death, so that's a good thing. It doesn't feel like a good thing. Holy fuck, did the host get transferred or something? It doesn't feel good that I don't fear death. It just feels like, oh, well, then I'm just distracted. That's not a good thing, it doesn't feel like. Ugh, I'm exhausted. Maybe I'll end this video now. I really don't have anything else to talk about. I mean, yeah, nothing is interesting. I mean, I've even run out of things to talk. I mean, I've even like run out of things to talk about regarding myself. You know how I always like to talk about myself, but it's like I've run out of things. Really, it's like I've said everything that could be said, mostly. And then at that point, there's only dissatisfaction with life left. Dumbass. Though I guess it was a good idea in that case, because I was coming for him. But you didn't know that. She is my nightlife. Oh, fuck! Oh, this guy really got me.